Hello, fam, and welcome back to Transform. We have a fun little bit for you today. Sam and I are just craving having fun, and we're meant to have fun in this life. So for today's podcast recording, we are going to do a Sammy Squared game show.
Woohoo!
Woo freaking who. We're just opening this up to try it and gonna have fun with it and really just go through some questions that our team prepared that you guys asked that hopefully are really fun and spicy. And
We haven't seen them.
we have not seen them. There's gonna be a big surprise factor. And if we do want to pass, we are allowed to take a turmeric shot.
Yeah, with lots of pepper. Like, it's not something we want to take like a lot of, but we are allowed to have 2 passes.
So we're each allowed to pass twice.
Yeah.
And we'll ask each other questions and just let our hearts out.
And again, we don't know the question, so we didn't prepare the answer. Like, we really have no idea.
We're really on the fly right now.
But we're excited.
Yeah.
I actually am so nervous. I feel like I had this idea originally. I was like, Sam, we should do this. And now I'm like, what was I thinking?
No, guys, when Sam told me that she wanted to do this, she was like, I feel like I'm about to say this out loud and regret it, because that is kind of the pattern of our friendship. Like, you have an idea and I run with it. So here we are live at our game show.
It's
Sammy
in action.
And no turning back now.
Literally. Okay, should we jump in?
Yeah, and I'm asking you first.
Oh, of course. Okay, here we go. I'm nervous.
Okay. How cute are these little transform cards? Okay, Sam. What is the time I should have listened to you, my master, but I didn't?
Oddly, like, the first thing came up was like something in work. Like, maybe you said yes to like a business deal where I was like, and then later I'm like, yeah, I don't know if we should have
Like
said
you
yes
having to promote some like
Yes.
ugly sneakers or something. Yeah.
Like, I feel like you're really good at like promoting that kind of stuff, and sometimes I'm like, it's no chance for me.
Well, you've also taught me the power of no.
Yeah.
So now I'm getting better at saying no myself.
So it was like maybe like a work thing.
Yeah. You want to get more specific?
I love you. I feel like just like a brand partnership that
Which
you
one?
said.
Which one, bitch?
I mean, gosh, I don't know, maybe like an ad that we've done on the podcast. But I'm like, who said yes to this? And I'm like, Sam said
Well,
yes.
if I said yes, then I should have to do it. Put me in my own purgatory of saying yes.
I love
when
how real
shouldn't.
this is getting.
Okay, your turn.
This is like actually a real bonding moment for Sam and I. Yeah. Okay. Are you ready?
This is I listen and I don't judge.
No, this
but
actually
game show.
is.
What are we doing?
Like, what are these questions? This is actually our relationship being on the mic right now. We listen and we don't judge. Sam made me do something I didn't want to do.
We'll say it between everyone. We listen. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
We listen and we don't judge. Okay. I actually asked JT if we could do that trend, and he said absolutely not.
Like,
I think he was scared.
He's like, we fucking judge, dude. Yeah. Everyone judges.
Everyone
it's not
judges.
that we don't judge, it's that everyone judges.
I mean, we're all judgers.
We all have a lot to work on in humanity. Okay, next question.
Let them.
Let them.
Okay, Sam.
Sam.
What is one healthy thing or wellness practice that you find annoying or don't believe in?
Oh, this is fun. That I don't believe in. I mean, this is pretty controversial for your lifestyle right now.
Oh, hit me.
And I feel like that's why it's coming up, is because I love your journey that you're on with running. But running to me
yeah, hit it.
feels like okay, hot take. I feel like it's a great way to lean out, but I love building muscle. And I think that it can actually contradict, and like so many experts that we've spoken to, it can actually really contradict like a lot of the work that you're doing in the gym.
Yeah.
And I have been known to say, like, for people who run like 20 miles a day, I'm like, what are you running away from? Like, I really don't get that.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
maybe I'm the controversial one here.
No.
But I also, just to like be me in the mix, really envy people who can just go out and go for a run.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
I mean, so valid. And this is the thing. We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah.
But to just comment on that, I feel like I feel like that was my fear of stepping into running.
Right.
Was I said I don't want to lose everything that I work for. And I feel like if running is your form of movement of just like strictly trying to lose weight, I actually do think that that's not like correct, I would say. Like if you actually want to be at the body or aesthetic or even feel good, I think running is so hard on the body.
It's really hard on the
I think
body.
for me, running is a mental thing. Like
Totally.
it is like I'm in this mission of running my first marathon for my mental state, not for like.
And I will be there with a
I
giant
cannot
sign. But yeah, I'm not going to be running it with you.
Yeah, JT
say that
literally
now
was like, "Can you
every
ask Samis she'll do it too?" I was like, "There's no chance."
Well, also,
My
your stride
smalls.
is like 3 of mine. Like, you don't want that for you. You're going to be annoyed. I would walk a marathon. I love to walk.
You
know
do
I
walk
love to
marathons.
Yeah, I basically
Already.
walk a marathon every day.
Okay, you ready?
Okay, wait, no, now I ask
Oh.
you.
Sorry.
Okay,
I'm excited.
3, 2, 1. We
Listen
and we don't judge.
Oh gosh.
All
Something real
right.
scary.
What is the funniest way you've ever embarrassed yourself in front of someone?
I love how these are like actually coming to me quick.
Yeah.
That's just how you know they're
Right.
they're like
They're there for
they're
you.
really intuitively true. I thought of when I was like, gosh, I had to be like 12 or 13. And that's like in the stage where you like kind of like start to really like boys. And I mean, I probably liked boys even when I was like really young, but like cared what my brother's friends thought. And he's 2 years older than me.
Right.
And he had hot friends. Like there was one, Lars, if you're listening, like had the biggest crush.
Yeah, his name was Lars.
His name
Of
was
course
Lars.
his name
Like
was
blonde,
Lars.
blue-eyed, like so cute.
Fucking Lars.
We did kiss.
Does your brother know?
Yeah, actually he does. Because I remember when we went to school together, he like
Yes.
actually texted Lars and was like, "Meet me outside." And I was like,
Wait,
Stop.
did they throw down?
"No, they didn't throw it out."
Okay.
Because my brother was like making out with my friends in the closet. Like it was like a whole 2 years apart. Like you get it with Frankie. Like it's like
Literally
it's
2
too
years
close.
apart, older brother.
Yeah,
The
like
exact
going to
same
school
thing.
together.
Yeah.
But this is when I was still in 8th grade and he was in high school. So it was like, oh, the boys are cute. Like,
Wait,
but like.
And you were hot in 8th grade?
No, I like had
Okay.
braces. I was tall and stringy, and like I didn't know my body yet, or even how to flirt with a boy. But I loved them, but I did not know how to do it. I was like so goofy. And the boys came over. I'm a pretty like nude girl. This is like something that I deeply still am, like a very nude girl. And my
Right.
dad would always be like, "Can you put something on? Like this is not okay that you're walking around the house naked." And I walked through the house naked, and all my brother's friends were walking through the front door, and I was coming
Oh.
out of the shower, and Lars was there too. And I actually was mortified. Like it was, I remember I was so embarrassed because I'm like, I'm not like a woman yet where I'm like, see my body. Like I didn't even know my body yet. And I saw them and I was like, this is the most embarrassing
you
moment.
run? Like-
Yeah, no, I literally ran. It was like so embarrassing.
And then after that, he kissed you.
yeah, in high
So he,
school.
like,
So
what he
later
saw.
on, once I became
So
a
you
woman,
planted the seed.
yeah, I was like, here we are. Once I became a woman in high school, then he kissed me. But 8th grade, I was so embarrassed. Like I actually was like, okay, I can't
that's
just
hardcore.
like do that anymore. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just remember that in my body. It's still here.
I feel like we need to look up Lars now. After this
Oh my gosh.
episode.
If anyone is listening to this episode and it gets back to Lars, I actually would die.
How many Lars in this world?
There's
can there
not a
be?
lot, so that's what's concerning.
I feel like I need to.
I
add
need
it
to
my baby
unfollow him right now.
list. It's kind of a cool name. Like,
It
it's
is a cool
vibe.
name. It's kind of like
Unfollow.
Mooney.
Yeah, like not Mars, but Lars. Wait, also speaking to you being nude before we get to the next question, guys, we got foot massages the other night, and and we're in robes. I don't know why, or because they did neck and shoulders too. So you needed to be in a robe.
I asked to be clothed actually, and they said you need to put the robe on.
So Sam opens her eyes, and we're both in these like really loose robes, and like her full nip is just out. And there was a sweet little couple sitting, watching us get these massages, and they just got a full show.
No,
of happy
I
boob.
was like, actually to the masseuse, I was like, did she not like cover me up? And I just opened my eyes, my nipple is out, and there's a couple. I was like, here
Good
we go.
evening. Good evening, and welcome
We on a
to my
very
spa.
personal level.
No happy ending, just a full nip of mine. Is it my question now?
No, it's my
Yeah,
turn.
okay, go.
Okay, Sam,
Yeah.
do you tend to feel more in the mood in the morning or the night? Oh, like
Morning.
in the mood.
Right, like mood, like
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah.
Morning.
Sex. We are saying it.
I love morning sex.
Like
I
no
don't
brushing
think I've ever
of the
talked about
teeth.
sex on the podcast.
We haven't. We modest. Like no brush the teeth like right in the morning.
You know, that conversation of if we're gonna go brush our teeth first happens in the moment based on how spicy certain things are going. You know?
I copy.
You know the vibes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave more up to the imagination on this question, but yes, I prefer sex in the morning. I'm a morning girly. That's why I have a long morning routine, I guess.
Oh, I love that for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, your question.
We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. Samantha, if our friendship had a theme song, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know a theme song, but I just thought of like two songs that's like explains our two energies.
Yes.
One is like to the window, to the wall, to the wall.
Sweat drop down my balls.
Yes, like there's one side of us that's like can just pop off, like get like twerky, down and dirty, like be wild and crazy. And then there's one that's like girls just want to have fun. Like I think we can be so soft and fun and feminine. Yes. And then I think we can like turn a switch and go a whole other level.
I agree.
Like our relationship is levels.
There are levels. Yeah. To the window, to the wall. Absolutely. And girls do just want to have fun.
Right?
That's us. That's
us.
Really cute.
Yeah.
Maybe our reality TV show can include these songs.
I mean, I feel like we have depth. Like that's the fun thing is like we're wellness girlies, but we were just talking about your batch. Like I think there's levels to us where we're not like one way, and I love that about our friendship.
Well, I think that's the balance of it all.
Yeah.
I mean, truly, we get to do it all together, which is so fun that like we get to run a business together. We get to be best friends. We get to travel the world together. We also get to have a lot of fun. And yeah, I could never even like I could never imagine our friendship without any of all, like, there's such a duality to our friendship.
I agree. I think, I wonder if that has happened because we've stepped into business together as friends that we've almost said, like, we welcome that. Like, because you have to kind of.
And it, like, lives within the culture of the team, too.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one time one of our employees, like, her thong was just out. She was like butt ass naked in the office. I was like, dude, like, we can't really.
We got to take it down.
Yeah. You know, like, I love you. But yeah, I feel like we just welcome it in all facets of life. Thongs and all.
Yeah.
To the window, to the wall.
Your turn.
Your turn.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I can't. Okay. We listen and we don't judge. What is a trend we followed that should have been illegal? Yeah, both of us. What is a trend we've followed that should have been illegal? Or if there's something that comes for you, but
yeah, gosh,
should have been illegal.
Okay, this is gonna be a really hot take, and I'm not trying to pass. Like, I would take the turmeric shot if I needed to. I don't feel like we follow any trend. Yeah. I mean, as we say, we listen and we don't judge, but like we didn't even mean to do that here. But I really don't feel like you and I trend anything. Like, I feel like you and I are more in our own world and almost take a more like classic approach to a lot of things. Yeah. Or just like our own spin on, I feel like if anything, we're pulling shit from like way back when.
I agree. It's almost like it might look like we follow trends because we're doing things that are trendy, but it's been on our own time. Totally. And it's been like a very authentic connection to us rather than, okay, now I'm going to try that trend.
Yes. Something that just came to mind was when I chopped my hair after you chopped your hair. Like that could be, I guess, a trendy type of thing. I feel like that was just such a great aesthetic decision for myself.
So illegal.
But that was so illegal. Like, how dare you? But I do remember everyone being like, oh my God, you're both Sammy and you both have bobs now. But now you're growing yours out.
We try.
And mine's getting shorter.
We love it.
So yeah. So I guess we both did that. But I totally took that one out of your book. But thank you.
You look amazing.
You look amazing. No, but also when you had extensions, I was like, whoa. And then I was like, do I need extensions?
I pray for those back every day, but I'm trying to have my hair be healthy.
Yeah, if you're listening to this and you have some hair growth tips for Samantha and myself.
No, literally needed. That is one thing that actually we are so similar is our hair. Like we both have fine hair.
That's why we love a slick Rick. We can slick our hair
better than that slick life. Yeah. You have a better part than me though. I have a widow's peak. Mine's a little crooked.
I've tamed my widow's peak and I actually shaved her off in 5th grade and she grew down straight.
Oh my God.
I can share pics. Yeah, I shaved her. That
With
was
a
not
razor?
good. And then I did my unibrow. So I basically, like, from here to here, my mom cried. If you know my mom, if you know anything about my mom, she died. But when she was here,
Yeah.
she was very aesthetically driven.
Yeah. Queen
I see
energy.
a piece of something. Oh, there it goes. She was very aesthetically driven. So when her one and only daughter shaved her face and her hairline, it was not really good. That was not a great move for my mom.
Yeah.
Next question. It's my turn. Yeah.
We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge. If we were still in our party phase, what would a night out look like? This is fun.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'll just like say one of our nights that like, again, just comes to my vision. And this would be us if we actually were in a party phase together.
Yes.
I think that we would be the party starters. Like, I think we would be the one getting everyone together, like everyone taking shots, like, let's do this. We're going to have the best time. And I think we would be the ones dancing the night away, becoming best friends with like the security guard at the front so that we could come back. Yeah, tons of pictures. Literally getting like kind of having a night that's so spontaneous and random in the best way. Like we start at a club, then we do go to another club, and then we end up at like some random person's house, but we are just like in our own element, like having so much fun and becoming best friends with everyone.
Yes.
And a little tips.
And I love that we've like had those experiences together.
No, like I'm literally like they are in my brain of like that's what happened. And
like
we
the
met,
night is not allowed to end.
Exactly. Yeah. And we met when we both weren't in our party stage.
Right.
So it's kind of fun that we got to experience it together, like still have those moments.
Yes.
Because in my younger years, oh my gosh, that was like my weekly. So to now,
daily, girl.
I mean, daily, let's be real. But to like look back and be like, we had times like that, and to see us together, it was so much fun.
Let's actually tap into party us, because I think it's funny in hindsight. I do have so much gratitude for having had that phase of life, because I now know what exists and I get to say no to what's not for me. But like, I do think that everyone needs that season. And I'm so grateful that you and I had that season hardcore.
Yeah.
And that we also have built enough trust in ourselves now to say, okay, like not for me anymore. And now, I mean, we love our games. We love going to bed at 9 p.m. We love like being in sweatpants by a fire and drinking tea. But I feel like we still have just as much fun. And it is a different type of fun.
Yeah.
And we definitely have like had moments of still getting down.
Yeah, for sure. But back in the day was another level. Like I didn't go to college. So I moved to LA at 17, and I feel like I had my party experience in LA, which is so crazy to think about. I remember, oh, this is so funny. My dad, like bless his heart, was trying to set me up. I didn't know anyone in LA, and he's like, there's another model that I know from like a colleague and his daughter, you should go meet her. I go meet her at Starbucks. She's like chain smoking cigarettes. I'm like, oh dad, you set me up with the girl you do not know.
This is gonna be a dime.
And she's like, do you want to go to a party tonight? And again, I'm like coming from high school, like never been to like anything crazy. I'm like, sure. She takes me to Paris Hilton's party.
Okay, yeah. Meanwhile, I'm at a college in South Carolina, like rotting away at a frat party. Okay, you're at Paris.
It was the crazy experience. Like I was put at Paris Hilton's party, and I saw so many things. Like I was seeing celebrities, I was seeing so many drugs, I was seeing like I was just like.
And you're 17 years old.
And I was 17 years old, and from there, you know,
this must have been
life.
Like simple life era for her.
Yeah.
Right.
I wasn't ever like a huge Paris Hilton fan, so I remember I was like, this is gonna be sick, but I didn't know much about her. She was just like being her, like up on like a stage. There's a stage in her house, like or wherever it was at like some house kind of thing. She's just like sitting up there like admiring everyone, but not like doing anything too crazy. And I just felt like, where am I? But like, let's do this.
I'm literally picturing the Great Gatsby movie in my brain.
Oh, it was actually Mask too, was like the
oh my
theme.
God, you're kidding me.
I swear.
Wow, my intuition these days.
Yeah, it was like,
but like Paris
Masquerade.
was Great Gatsby, and like she was glowing
being her.
Yeah. I know partying is such an interesting phenomenon in this lifetime. Yeah, everyone needs a party stage.
Yeah.
I'm really grateful that I no longer think that the drunkest person's the coolest person.
We love that.
I mean, now I literally don't drink. So we love growth. We love change, but we also love reminiscing on the wild
times.
Next question.
We listen and we don't judge. If I had an embarrassing tattoo, what would it be?
All of
You.
yours are sick. Oh,
I think it's you.
Oh, me.
If you had an embarrassing tattoo.
Oh, yeah. I'm not playing this game right.
I'm not playing this game.
I'm like, Samantha, I love all of your tattoos.
That's so sweet.
So I'm a sweet little Jewish girl and I don't have any tattoos, but I do.
Yeah.
I've always said if I were to have not like been raised in the household that I was and like was allowed to get tattoos, it would have been bad.
Yeah.
Because I've had so many phases of life and I've changed so much. I would probably have like a huge bubble letter smile with a smiley face, like, you know, on like a really public part of my body. But then, you know, I had like more of an edgy face. So I'm sure I would have found some like weird dark quote that didn't really mean anything but meant something to me that everyone would ask me about that would end up annoying me. I mean, I fucking love butterflies. I'm sure I'd have like a butterfly on
That'd be a
my
cute
like,
one.
you know, like little hip.
Oh my God. I can't. I actually don't. I could not see you having a butterfly on your hip now.
Yeah. But like I'm sure younger me
Yeah,
would have
for
been
sure.
like, oh, that's hot, butterfly.
Yeah.
Like just low enough.
Yeah.
Those come to mind.
Yeah, I love it.
But I don't have any.
You clean.
I did pierce my nose at one point.
Oh.
That was very controversial in
Fun
my family.
fact.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
My grandma, Bubby, she looked at me and said, what the fuck? Like locked me and was just like, what the fuck is in your nose?
I mean, that's like,
Yeah.
did you pierce it yourself?
No.
Okay.
I had a summer in Aspen in
Ooh.
between, you know, what was it? My like junior and senior year of college. And then I went back to college for my senior year with a nose ring and felt like extra cool and
Yeah, I
started
bet.
smoking a lot of weed.
Oh my God. You actually have a really cute nose, and I think a nose ring actually would be like cute. Not like
It was a little
I see it
diamond.
for you.
You can still see, like it almost looks like a freckle now.
Yeah.
But she was a
She's
baby
cute.
diamond at one point. So
Cute.
next question. We listen and we don't judge.
I love we turned this game into that.
Oh, this is fun. This says, what is my red flag? But this is for you. What is your red flag?
Like in a relationship? Or like
Yeah, let's do relationship red flag.
my red flag?
I am perfect and I don't have any.
Oh, like my personal red flag. I was searching for like what I would call a red flag in someone else. Okay, yeah, my red flag. I'm like, I can't think anything.
Do you want to
else.
give me one too? You can give me my
Your red flag?
too.
I'm not here to do that.
But we don't judge.
Okay. My personal red flag. Okay. One is that I'm really messy. Like I definitely like living with me is probably not like that fun in the sense that like I'm a messy girl. I like to say I'm not gross. I love my kitchen clean, but clothes are everywhere. Stuff is everywhere. Like I'm not as organized or a clean girl, which I came from like the most type A parents, which is
So you rebelled.
I rebelled.
Yeah.
Like, and all three of my younger siblings did it. Like my mom, we asked her the other day, like, who's the messiest? And she did say my little sister, but like I was second. Like I'm a messy girl. So that's probably a really big like red flag that something could be annoying.
Go deeper.
I know. I'm like, maybe
Give us
you should
something
say the red flag
juicy.
about me. And then I'll say about you, because I actually like, I'm picking things about myself, but I don't know if that's like a red flag, like someone in a relationship would think.
Like what I think yours is, I'm just gonna
We listen and we don't
like
judge.
something that comes to mind immediately. You just need time, girl. Like you take your time.
Wait,
You live in your own world.
into
and
it.
you're like, I'm gonna meditate on like what's for lunch, but like lunch is gonna pass if you don't make a decision. So you gotta.
This is so real.
Sometimes, we gotta like get it going.
This is so real.
We gotta commit.
I actually think about this a lot of like, you're so the opposite. Like you like are very like decisive, like quick, even with like texting. And I'm like, I need a moment
right.
to meditate.
No, guys, I literally tell Sam, I'm like, just meditate on it.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
That is like probably a really red flag, moving slow.
What's mine?
I don't know, maybe like being bossy sometimes.
Something like make a fucking decision. Right. All right, I accept.
Yeah, like I
don't judge that.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
That's why we're us.
That's why we are literally us. Is it my question? No, it's your question.
It's fine.
Okay. Read the question.
We listen and we don't judge. Yeah, is go, bitch. Okay. What drink gives you the heebie-jeebies to think about?
Ooh. Drink. I mean, alcohol in general. Like, there is this very specific Svedka vodka.
Oh,
that
I see the
is an
bottle.
ombre from pink to yellow. And I actually decorated my college apartment with them. That.
Enough said. Party days complete.
That fucking thing. Like if I ever saw anyone in this universe, I would hug them, look at them in the eyes, embrace them with love and warmth. If I saw that fucking bottle, I would kick it and throw it and like cry a little.
Yeah. No, I like, even it makes me like in my throat, I feel gross.
Yeah. Next question.
Okay.
Who is the most random person you've met while partying? You've got good ones.
Like random, the first person that came to mind was Justin Bieber. Like not random, but kind of like my dream.
Okay, spill.
Again, random night where the night just takes you away, and they said, do you want to go to Justin Bieber's house? And I said, I'm already in the car. Let's go. And yeah, I showed up at his house. He wanted nothing to do with us girls that were there. Like, honestly, I think he was like he was like with Selena at that time and things were popping, but I was at his house and that made me happy. But yeah, he was probably like a random one that I didn't think I would be having an encounter with. Gosh. There's probably many, but that's the first one that came to mind.
I just love that like you got that question, because my answer would have been nothing near.
I will say my roommate at the time, she worked with celebrities.
Okay.
And
yeah, what was in there?
She managed social media for a lot of celebrities.
Okay.
So she was like running their social media. And I was 20 at the time, and this was the best thing ever. Like, she was like, and can you be my wing woman? Like, when I go to all these, like, we're going to events with them, festivals. The list goes on of like the celebrities I met, which was so cool. But I was so young and just like, this is the best thing ever. But I met a lot of different celebrities.
Yeah. So fucking cool.
It was like such a time. Being in LA, I mean, like that's so easy to do because you're in Los Angeles where they all are.
Yeah. I know it is kind of like if anyone doesn't live in LA and you're listening to this, imagine going to the zoo and seeing animals. Like that's kind of what happens here.
Yeah, you're like at a restaurant or you're just like walking into the comedy club and you just see them everywhere.
I think what's funny, so I lived here for almost a decade, but I don't really know who people are. So yeah, unless it was like a Kardashian, I was just like, I mean, you know, you've got really great style. And
I mean, they probably love that, to not be like, you probably met a lot and then not knowing probably felt good for them.
I'm trying to think if I've had any. Yeah, I can't even think of any.
Yeah.
I love that you've had good ones.
Thanks.
Yeah.
In my past.
In the past.
Okay. If you had to let your partner plan your entire wedding, what disaster would happen?
Oh my God. I mean, it would only be food. Andrew would just make the entire thing about food.
Which we love.
Which we also love. But like, damn. I mean, we are already married, and the only thing that he weighed in on was food. The only thing. That was that. And we had a great chicken parm, thanks to him. And we had a tower of pizzas, thanks to him.
So not disastrous, actually incredible.
Yeah, maybe he needs to plan our like vow renewal and we can just have a crazy food party.
We love it.
Okay, we listen and we don't judge. Who is more dynamic? Oh, who is more dramatic when sick?
For sure me. I am like the most dramatic. First off, Sam doesn't even get sick, and when she does, it's like it's annoying. Honestly, it's so subtle. She's like, yeah, I'm just having a little brain fog, and I'm like, and she like will have COVID or something. Like, that's like her symptoms.
COVID, yeah.
And me, when I have COVID, I'm like, my head fell off. I'm unwell.
Yeah.
I don't think I can see. Actually, I think about when we launched Form, I got COVID.
Yeah,
I actually took the
COVID.
first week off, and it was launching our business because I couldn't see out of my eyelids.
Yeah, no, anytime Sam's sick, we cancel the week.
We cancel. It's so true.
Cancel the week.
So
yeah.
I'm definitely the more dramatic, hands down.
Agreed, and I love
We
you.
listen and we don't judge. Okay, if we had to live together for a year, what would be the first thing we would fight about?
Your messy ass. Also, you waking up at the crack of dawn. I like to sleep.
Yeah.
You wake up so much earlier than I do. So we would need to live in Austin, Texas, where we have more time in the morning. We were just talking about this. Like, my move from LA to Austin, the biggest perk was that I get the longest morning routine because we still work on Pacific time. Yeah, I think I would get mad at you for being messy and waking up really early, and maybe you'd get mad at me for like needing to talk too much because you need a lot of alone time.
Wait, no, I literally, you know me too well. I had a thought when we, again, this is I love we listen and we don't judge because I literally love Sam more than anything, and I love these things about you. But I remember when we were in the Hamptons and we were like staying together, and obviously Sam and I work together, we're best friends. We were in an event, we sleep in a bed together, and we wake up, we literally go in the bathroom to brush our teeth, and she's like, all right, so this brand wants to know if you want to, and I literally was like, my eyelids
shut the
haven't
fuck up,
even opened, and you're asking me about a brand deal? I'm out.
And give me an answer now.
Right. But that's why she's in the position she's in, and I'm where I'm at. Okay, your turn.
Love you. Okay. What is a time? Oh, we're back at the top.
Wait, do I have one more? Oh yeah, we're back at the top.
Oh my
we did it without
God.
drinking anything.
Oh my God. Wow. Wow, we're pure.
We're honest.
We're honest. We're vulnerable.
We listen and we don't judge.
We love
this was fun.
This is fun. If you guys love this, let us know.
Yeah,
this
this
is like
is so
really so fun. Love you guys.
We love you.
Love Sammy Squared Game Show. Like Family Feud. All right. Snaps and cut.
We're out.